Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm down at Ruby's Cafe. Yep, that's right. This lake's called Ruby's Cafe. We're down in we're down in Dorking. It's an absolutely lovely little lake. It's an absolute gem, guys. As you can see, probably on the camera right now, it's stunning. There's lily pads everywhere. Oh, it's just brilliant. Obviously, as you can see, I'm all alone today, seeing as Kieran has decided to leave me. He'll be back in a few videos though. He's quite busy at the moment, so he'll be back when he can. So yeah, hopefully we get a fish, guys. Let's do this, people. Bring on the carp. So guys, I just thought I'd let you know where I'm fishing currently. I am fishing one just about there, just next to those lily pads. So hopefully I can catch some of the big ones cruising around the lily pads, because you know, you got to do what you got to do. And then, if I'm right in saying, my second rod is fishing into open water about there, yeah. So not as close to the lily pads, but still in open water, close enough. I'm fishing that rod there with a tutti frutti boilie with a bag of PVA on the bottom. So just to give it a bit more colour, that tutti frutti, that's also been sprayed in tutti frutti bait spray to give it extra attraction while it's in the water, leaking all those juicy flavours. And then the one by the lily pads here, that first rod there by the lily pads is fished. I'm fishing with popped up sweet corn, my go-to rig. It's got to be done. In the sweet corn we trust. And yeah, hopefully we managed to bag a few carp, guys. So guys, I'm now going to show you the rig and bait I've been using. I've told you what rig and bait I'm using, but some people DM us on Instagram saying, can you always do a segment on the rig, just so that we get an understanding of how the rig works and what it looks like, which is perfectly fine, guys. That is perfectly fine. So what we have in front of us is one of the most basic rigs in the whole of carp fishing, and this is called the running rig. Now this, personally to me, is easy because it's simple, it's easy, it works. As long as the rig is strong enough, you'll be fine, guys. And I'll show you what I mean by strong enough in a minute. So here we have some big buoyant ESP corn. Again, here you would need, here where I'm pointing now, you would need putty to weigh that down. Otherwise, that's just going to go into the water and sit like this. With putty, when that goes down to the water, the sweet corn sits up. If I can just show you, sorry about that. The sweet corn would sit up like this. So the sweet corn would be popped up. That's why you need putty there. You don't need a lot because it is quite heavy because it's made of tungsten. We have a quarter. No, we don't have a quarter. We have a curved shank size 6 hook there. Put that in the middle for you guys. And it's basically just a knotless knot on either end. Now, to show you what I mean by strong enough, I always do this with every single one of my rigs, just in case. Because, say if you hook a 30-pounder and you don't really want to lose it, but you know it's a half-decent fish, and the rig pulls, you're going to be annoyed with yourself, guys. You're going to be annoyed that the rig wasn't strong enough. So, before I ever put any rig in the board, you do this. You need that pulling tool, and you need a pair of scissors. Now what I'm going to do is you hook the hook, no pun intended, you hook the hook around these scissors and you hook the pulling tool through the knot, through the eye of the knot here. So you've got it like this. Now what this does, guys, is this enables you, when a fish is pulling on a rig, it's quite a strenuous pull. obviously you don't want it to loot, you don't want it to pull out, and you don't want to lose the carp. So this is what I do. I put my fingers in there and I pull. You give it some teddy, otherwise you'll know if it's. So you pull it. You don't want to pull it too hard because you'll know you're going to break the rig. But if it resists, the rig is strong enough and it can take the strain of any carp. I would always recommend doing that before you even put the rig in the board, as it just shows you that that knot is done up tight enough, and that knot around the eye of the ring, eye of the hook is done up tight enough. So that's the rig. So today we've been using this rig here on one of the rods. Now, the way my other rig has been working today is I've had a PVA bag on the hook with one of these on top. But not any old Tutti Frutti. We have, ta-da! Now this might look strange to you because they're in the pot, but they're bait sprayed Tutti Frutti. So, I'm just talking quietly because I've just seen a little bit more of the lake up here. I'm going to try and stalk a little carp out on floating crust. As you can see, oh God, I'm trying to talk very quietly. I have seen fish down here earlier in the day, so hopefully we managed to bag a few. Got a couple ducks over there, just doing their normal business, being ducks. And yeah, hopefully, I believe. Okay, I'm not sure if it's showing up on the camera. I can see a few carps. I can see a few carp silhouettes. So hopefully we can bag one out. What's this? Oh, hello, look at, oh. Hello there, look at this little hidey hole. If that hasn't got carp written all over it, I don't know what has. Look at that. That is amazing. I'm only throwing a little bit of crust in at the moment, floating bread, just to get them confident with taking the bread, and then I'll introduce my rod and my piece of bread with hooking, obviously. But once they're confident, we shouldn't have a problem of introducing it. It's just getting them to be confident with taking the bread, obviously. So yeah, hopefully we get one by stalking, guys. Come on.